Hello fellow YouTubers and 1/6 scale figure collectors. This is Lycan of the Underworld again, back with another video. This time it's the Space Marines from the movie Aliens, made by Hot Toys. These figures came out probably 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a lot more than that, I'm not sure. They're one of the first batch that Hot Toys did. They're not movie accurate, so they hadn't quite perfected their art and technique of making figures, so none of the face sculpts would be anything like the figures in the film. But I thought I'd do one because there's not many videos out there of all the Marines together. So here we go. We're starting with the cheapest one up to the dearest. So the first one we've got is Vasquez. This is the only female figure in this collection. I think she's probably going on eBay. You can probably pick her up for about just under £200, maybe a bit more. These are all still readily available on eBay. They don't come up that often, but you nearly always find at least 1 or 2 on there. I bought these probably about 4 years ago. Cost me quite a bit of money at the time. Now they cost even more. So I say they're not movie accurate, the camouflage isn't quite right. The actual weapons that they use and all the headgear and that is very good for the time that these were made. I don't like the body on this one, so you can see all the joints, very thin arms. What I might do is change this body for one of the newer Hot Toys figures that are out at the moment and just swap them over. So I say that's Private Vasquez. Next we have Drake, who head sculpts is similar to the movie. It's about the only one that sort of vaguely resembles the actor that was in the film. Again, weapons, very good, exactly like in the movie, but obviously the clothing still isn't. They've got tracking devices, cameras on their shoulders, which come from the film. This figure probably around about the same price as Vasquez on eBay, maybe a little bit more. So it's still readily available. There are some on there at the moment, so if you want one, check out eBay, get it quick. Next we have Sargent Apome. Slightly different weapons on this one. This guy's got the pulse rifle. I have seen the pulse rifles on eBay going for a lot of money, just the pulse rifles themselves, probably about 50 to 80 quid, something like that. This guy does have the tracking device. He also has, as you can see on his waist here when it focuses in, he's got his welding torch that they use to weld the doors together to stop the aliens from getting in. The bases all the same on these figures. This figure's different from the other two, as it's got the leg armour, whereas the other two guys don't have it. So you see they're just plain. This guy also has binoculars. It's the only one with the binoculars. Head sculpt, say nothing like the character in the film, but all in all still a very good figure to have. Next we go into the expensive ones. I think Apome's probably going for about £300, maybe a bit more. Next one we have is William Hudson. Again, comes with the pulse rifle. The name on his breastplate, I don't believe that is the actual name that was in the film. I'm not sure, I'll have to recheck on the movie. I don't think that was the name that was on there, that he painted on it. So that's a bit of a mistake by Hot Toys there. Maybe it's copyright, I don't know. Again, this one has the leg armour, same as Sargent Apome. All their camouflage gear is all the same. Obviously kept it uniform. I think this figure on eBay, I have seen them going probably for about 400 to 450 pounds. Another thing I forgot to mention with Apome, as well as his plasma rifle, he also has, if I can gently turn him round, he has a flamethrower as well. So he comes with 2 weapons. so that's pretty good going. And last but not least, the holy grail of the Marines. This is Dwayne Hicks, played by Michael Biehn. And I say, looks nothing like him. There are people out there that have had head sculpts done of Michael Biehn and replaced it. This figure, again, comes with the plasma pulse rifle. It's got the tracker as well, tracking device. And see with Hudson here, there's the actual tracking device in his hand. You can see good detail, especially for considering these figures were made a long time ago. The detail on them is good for its time. This guy, Hicks, I would think I've seen him on eBay for anything from 450 to 750 pounds, sometimes a lot more. There was a guy on eBay the other day selling all 5 of these together. I think he was asking for £1,500 for them, which isn't too bad a price, I suppose. That's £500 a figure. If I was to sell them all, which I probably won't, but if I did, I'd probably sell them for about £1,000 for all 5 together. But unless Hot Toys bring out some new ones, which I think, as again all these rumours I keep hearing on the internet, they are going to be possibly doing some more Marines, and if they do, then that is the only time that I will sell these. So that's my collection of Marines. I did have Ellen Ripley, but I sold her a long time ago. I didn't really like her that much. I have got a couple of aliens as well, which I've still got in the box. I did have a load more aliens, but I sold them all because I think Hot Toys need to do a better job on them. But that's the Marines, all 5 together. Very rare sight. You don't see many of them on YouTube or the internet anywhere. If you want me to do a review on any of these figures singly, as I say in other videos, I will do one. The next video that I will do will probably be the AVP Preds, all the AVP Preds that I've got. So feel free to leave comments, suggestions, anything like that. Subscribe to my channel. If you leave me comments, I will reply. So until the next video, peace out.